We live? Are we ever live? Oh, we're live. Quality's excellent. Bitrate still needs to pop up though. Also, hello internet. It's your boy, Wing785. And we're back for more House Stories Die. And God, this is a long game and I am looking forward to finishing it all today because Jesus Christ, it needs to end. If only so we can go to, what's it called? Zombies Road. As usual, a nice 5 minutes to show up. And the bitrate is bleh. Bitrate's alright. Kinda bleh. Did it fix? No, it didn't. I got excited for almost half a second there. To explain, right now I'm trying to get my stream manager to show properly. Currently, every time I get what's it called? A whisper from someone on Twitch, it throws the entire thing out of whack. And it bothers me so much. I have no idea how to fix it. It needs help. It needs so much help to fix. What'd I do? I goofed it. Oh my god, my laptop's lagging out. Here's hoping it doesn't crash. But it's lagging. It's lagging kinda hard. Oh well, I tried. I'm gonna work with it like this. It's been 4 minutes. Time to get back into this thing. Alright, so last we left off, Israel, Haruka's good side. The sweet, kind side with control over dreams is giving us a bunch of riddles in her dreams. In our dreams. We have to fight her in a battle, that's why we're at the Colosseum. By riddles. We have to solve riddles. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, what am I supposed to make of this? Alright. On what way is better than introducing my first riddle? Traumatic love triangle tragedy. Bitrate as a whole, you right. Sup, Mara? Did you pick the name? Um, actually, Millie created all those riddles a long time ago. The backstory to the riddle goes like this. There once were two clans who hated each other very much. There were two lovers, each from a different clan, who loved each other more than anything. Did you just copy Romeo and Juliet? No! This story is completely original. Why do you know what Romeo and Juliet is? The lovers met in secret to avoid the wrath of their clans. One day, the clans discovered it and something bad happened, right? The boy made a move on her sister. Oh, never should have doubted your storytelling ability. Ho ho ho. That's different. So the girl got jealous and reported out to her clan. The clans devised a special punishment for them. They took them to the arena and gave them each a bow and a quill full of arrows. During their turn, each one would shoot an arrow at another person. You can choose who to shoot your arrow at. The turns go like this: Horace, Nozomi, then Riku. One last tip: Nozomi's accuracy is above 50%, and Riku's is 100%. And both of them know how much you suck at shooting arrows. Good luck! A bow and a quiver appeared in my heart. Alright, little start though. Oh god, what did we just dive into? I notched my arrow, but that's not the hard part. Who do I shoot at? That's the whole point of this riddle. Damn, but Ichirito's right. I really do suck at shooting arrows. My accuracy is about 20%. Oh no. Alright, so who to shoot? Shoot at Nozomi, shoot at Riku, miss on purpose, shoot myself. Bruh. Who to shoot? %20 shooting. Oh boy. I suspect I should miss on purpose. But the amusement to shoot myself is hilarious. Oh lord. Especially when you consider 20% hit rate. There's a good chance I'll shoot myself and miss. Shoot myself, alright. That's right. In one of those kinds of riddles, you have to think outside the box. Usually. Oh, the piano music came to bump. Whoa. Usually there's a third option you aren't meant to notice, and I think I found it. Although I'm not really sure how it's supposed to work out in the end. I flipped the booth so it'll point at me. What the fuck? Just wait. Your puny riddles are nothing for my superior mind. I release the arrow and it hits my knee. I fall to the ground trying to contain the pain in my knee. Oh my god. I used to be an adventurer. Then I took an arrow to the knee. What were you thinking? I tried thinking outside the box? Well, I'll give you that. You managed to surprise me. Alright. And your stupidity. Fuck. but don't worry, I still love you. Even though you're an idiot with 2 brain cells. Actually, probably 1. And you have no sense of hope. Thanks. Well, I still think you're fairly smart. It's just that straying too much from the box means you get lost. Yeah, next time I'll try some common sense. Maybe that'll help. Okay. And since I'm dissatisfied with that, obviously. So unfortunately, shooting myself was not the correct answer. Where do we shoot? Should we miss on purpose or shoot at Rico? I'm beginning to suspect miss on purpose is the answer. If I shoot at Rigo, she might shoot me back 100% guaranteed to kill. If I shoot at Nozomi, she shoot me back with 50% chance and probably shoot someone else in the process. Then when it's my turn again, I'll miss again by shooting Nozomi, and then she shoot me. Miss on purpose, you're right. I've got it. None of the answers are correct. The best thing to do is just miss on purpose. Think about each case. Shooting at Nozomi is the dumbest thing I can do. Because if I hit her, then Rico will kill me for sure next turn. If I shoot at Rico and hit her, then me and Nozomi are having an archery duel, but she goes first. Nozomi going first is very bad for me. Using a probability tree, I can say my chances of winning are approximately 15%. But if I miss on purpose, I maximize my chances. Since Nozomi knows Rico will shoot her for sure, because Riko's strategy is removing the biggest threat every time, Nozomi will shoot Rico. There's a 50% chance that Rico survives and 50% that Nozomi survives. In the case that Nozomi survives, then her and I have a duel, but this time I go first. That doubles up my chances to win, which means it's 30%. If Rico survives, I have one shot to hit Rico before I lose. That's a chance of 20%. So 20 times 50% plus 30 times 50% is 25%. Let me check that. 50 over 225. Yeah, okay. Easy peasy. I aim at the ground and sneak a peek in Idri's expression. She's smiling. She probably knows I reach the answer. I release the arrow. Obviously, the arrow completely missed, just like I planned. Nozomi takes the bow and aims at Rico. The arrow misses her neck by 10 centimeters. Rico takes the bow on. Nozomi falls down right as soon as the arrow pierces her chest. You would shoot Rico because you wanted Nozomi. I mean, fair, but he just explained why that's a bad idea. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Shit, that's actually the worst outcome. I have to make this shot or I lose. I notch my arrow and take a deep breath. My hand doesn't shake, although my heart beats in excitement. Poof. I don't know where to bury myself in embarrassment. The arrow wasn't even in the right direction. Rico aims her arrow at me and... Whoa? The arrow, which was supposed to turn my head to sash like, stopped right before my face, floating in the air. Congratulations to my smart and beautiful prince. A sharp man can always think outside the box to maximize his chances. So in conclusion, well done. Also, work on your shooting ability. Idri kissed me on the cheek as a reward. Oh my god. I feel so happy. What can I say? Feels good to be smart. Can't relate, my dude. Let's move on to the next riddle. Promise it won't be as easy. I'll remember those rules, Jared. Better not make it easy. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh god, the magic. The whole world is shifted. Weird. Idri didn't do anything physical, like clicking her fingers or clapping her hands. So that means she controls reality. She controls reality with her mind. Just by thinking, I want to create a forest. She made a large forest appear. I heard lots of metallic noises behind me. The sounds of war. I looked behind me and saw huge amounts of armored demons. No, not just a huge amount. The number is big enough to be an army. Commander Horus, we've assembled here for the final battle. Just tell me the riddle, Idri. I'm uncomfortable around large armies. War was not my thing. Eager for battle, huh? Be careful with your wishes. We were going to take over the last human city. The plan is to attack the city from 2 sides. Oh god. I'm not sure if I trust this riddle. This just might be her attempt at getting my idea of how to take down the city. Which is weird. Which is weird and bad. Commander Nozomi is in charge of the other attack force. Isn't she a human? Why is she betraying her own kind? Alright, I'll stop doing that. In order for the attack to be successful, we must attack at the same time. So you and Nozomi need to exchange messages to set the date and hour of the attack. I'll just send Nozomi the hour and date of the attack and she'll send a confirmation. Wait, I didn't finish explaining the rules. Exactly, I'll send... Exactly, I'll send a message before you manage to explain the rules, unless there won't be a catch. uh. Okay, I'll stop doing that. but there's a catch. Not all your messages will be able to go through. You see, the humans have a secret weapon. A super psy called Rico Ugly Kami. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Rico has a probability of 50% to catch your message. Since she's a super spy, Rico won't steal your messages. She can also replace them with ones of her own. There's no way to distinguish between an original and one that Rico edited. That's right. You only win the battle if you and Nozomi attack at the same time. Your win condition is to destroy the city. Considering the fact that Rico used an optimal strategy, how do you raise the probability of both of you and Nozomi agreeing on the same date to greater than 50%? A tough question indeed, but tough doesn't mean impossible. There are lots of strategies I can use, but which way is the best? Encrypt the messages, mark my messages with sequence numbers, send fake messages, punch it through it. I'm not punching our beloved goddess at waifu. Actually, no secret war messages. Oh no, I did it. There we go. Send fake messages. Okay, let's see how this works. I will send fake messages. Some of the messages I send will be fake, meaning they'll be stuffed to shock Rico. What difference does it make? All the messages that Rico catch go through editing. So the fake content is meaningless since it's overwritten. Moreover, those fake messages can only confuse Nozomi. Naomi. That can't distinguish between false and true messages. Hahaha, you actually believed my joke. Good job, Mara. Oh man, how did you believe I would suggest such a stupid answer? Hahaha. Go on, brain, step up your game. Send the same message multiple times. Play mind games, Rico. Oh boy. Well, I mean, that's interesting. At least branches the dialogue path. Shall we send the same message multiple times? Or should we try to play mind games? Because at this point, encrypting the messages isn't gonna help. Marking the messages sequence numbers, Riku can fake that. This is where it's at. This is hilarious. I kinda wanna send I kinda wanna send this MC message multiple times. Oh boy, this should be fun. I mean, encrypt messages. Why? Why you like this? Cause why not? Okay. What about encrypting the messages? I'll send her my key in the first message, and Nozomi will send her key in the first message. That way. But what if Rico catches the first message? That way she can deliver her own keys. That means all your messages won't go through. Once a good message of mine gets through, knows that you don't understand something is wrong. Ah, yes, double handshake. Yes, that's how encryption goes between two people. Like that. We learned about this in, what was that course called? Heck. Diffelman algorithm. Yeah. I know that's the algorithm. But, there was a course. What was it? This guy was teaching it. Info 2605. Was 2605 EDS? I don't think it was EDS. I'm pretty sure. No. ISS. Information System Security. You right. That's it. Count 2605 was EDS, wasn't it? Oh boy, that's fun. That's memories. Not necessarily think about it. If Nico won't, alright. If Rico won't catch your first message, you can just send them a shot. Whatever that is. And I'll close on me to dodge your true cipher. So a message of So that means a message of yours arriving still gives us only 50% chance to figure out the situation. Right. I was just testing you. Yeah. Send fake messages. Use the delay in the sending process to create a secret to process as a secret code. Right, the time in which I wrote the first message. Punch iterate. Is it just gonna loop through? Oh, it just randomly just selects? That's kinda interesting. Also, the fact that it's not one shot, one answer is refreshing. This is interesting. Use the delay in the sending process as a secret code. Huh. That's strange but interesting. Right, the time in which I wrote the message. If I write this time, the zombie is gonna get it and attack immediately. Also, we picked sending messages earlier, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So it's interesting that I came back. I'm just gonna... Okay, it just repeats. I guess timestamping will help. Nozomi knows how much time it takes to send a message, right? So I write the time of message when it goes sent. Blah blah. I'll just write the time of when the message was sent. And because there'll be a delay if we catch, we couldn't just change the time. Okay. Right. Fuck. Okay, encrypt the messages without keys. That's interesting. Mark and sequence numbers. Puncher again. These three are viable options. That's this one. What these two? Also, this turned out to be less of an actual threat against the Altaria and more of a actually. But punching though. It's hard to find an answer. Everything just doesn't work. Ding ding ding, that's correct. Every solution you find. What? What? Every solution you find won't work. Huh? Are you saying this problem is impossible to solve? Yes, and there's even a mathematical proof for that. Think about it. What if Rico just wrote the exact opposite of what you were writing? Then for every message there'd be a 50% is actually the opposite. And nothing can confirm whether the message was overwritten. Okay, this is actually pretty annoying. Why'd you give me an unsolvable question? To show you it sometimes it's okay to give up. You need to know when to stop trying. Really? You think that after so little effort you can just give up? Well, since the question is proven to be impossible, it's understandable to give. Cause she a bitch, that's why. Hold on. The piano came back. This piano is just giving me Golden Wind flashbacks. Like, if you know what the piano sounds in that, if you know how key it is, like when you hear that piano, shit's about to go down, it's like that. Oh, I love it. Wait, the problem might be unsolvable in its pure mathematical form. But that's not the case here. This is a dream. The rules are different here. I think I've got a way to solve it. I hope it works, otherwise Ijiri will be very pissed off. Horace, what's the matter? You look like you're thinking about something important. Ijiri, I think I just solved it. The end goal is the city, right? So I just have to destroy the city and then I'll solve it. What are you saying? The problem can't be solved. I took a step towards Idris and gave her an intimidating look. Horace? I put my face next to hers and looked her dead in the eye. I am the city. I help her cut to the trace, trying to hold back my strength. Gah! She fell on her back, looking at me with a digi expression. An expression that soon became anger. But as soon as she frowned, boom. The city collapsed. Not a single house remained standing. Oh, it worked? Oh my god, I can't believe it worked. I bet on the assumption that Idris can change reality using only her mind. So if I get to think I want to hurt the city just once, even for a brief second, I am supposed to be really angry now, but you passed it. You really are just like him. Haruka hugged me and bounced in excitement. Idris, that's supposed to be Idris. How dare you, game? How dare you so much? I am the city. That's a quote. I am the city. Wait, what? What's with the sudden reaction? Sorry for testing you like that. Really, really sorry. Is this the famous shit testing? I knew you'd pass it. I knew it'd be an easy problem for you. You clearly saw through me and understood that the problem is not impossible. Your acting was pretty good too. You think so? Oh, stop focusing on me, Horace. It's you who should be the center of attention. Horace. But she was about to call me Thomas, wasn't she? Ah, Horace, you always had a talent for finding your way out of impossible situations. Though that way is often cheesy and idiotic. You are intelligent and your spirit is strong. Very strong, I would add. That proves you really are the Inrinka. Somebody's waking us up. Is that part of your riddle? No, someone's trying to wake us up. Again. Do you have a royal hamster by chance? Horace, this could be serious. Seems like our private time is cut in the middle again. We always have next night. Yeah, so, the usual watermelon? I guess I've grown attached to it. As per usual, the watermelon came in my head and broke into tiny pieces. Oh. Kill me by watermelon every day. My queen, a package was sent to you earlier. You woke me up to open a package. Remind me in the morning. I don't think that'd be a good idea. This package requires your immediate attention. But first, mother, I suggest you prepare yourself mentally. The content of the package is greatly disturbing. Even when we opened the package, we felt deeply horrified. You might react 10 times worse. It's what's this piece's head, isn't it? Bring it in. A demon holding a large box, about the size of its body. It's okay if you don't want to look inside. We can describe. I can only imagine they were going to say describe. And that Y showed up there and it just said, I can handle it. Don't worry about me. Besides, no matter how bad it is, Horace here can calm me down. That's right, I'll do my best. Well, that's your wish. The guard gave a command, and the third demon opened the box. Israel got up from the bed and looked inside the box. Nyeh. Uh, Israel inhaled the air frantically. She was in such a shock that she didn't even manage to let out a shout. What? How was her name changed, by the way? Uh. Okay, before I answer that. F. Load. Alright, I want to see piano music. What do you mean how her name changed? And by that I mean, did you miss the... Did you miss that whole section where it was explained? And do you just not know? Or... I don't know why I'm asking this. I should be asking what time did you fall asleep last night? Or night before. Okay, to explain it properly. You'll figure it out? No. No. You're not gonna get it. To explain it properly. In the story of the girl from whenever way back when ago. It's at the end of the story she had herself split in two. To create a conflict. And that conflict ended up being a conflict of personalities. One was kind and had magic. The other was intelligent, logical, cool, calculating. And the calculating one is Haruka. She was the assassin. The kind one was Ijiriet. She's the one who we met in Alteria. She's the person we fell in love with. That's why she asked for Haruka to be destroyed. That explains that. And the treasure we were trying to get at the end of the last mission was a book that would separate selves. It would split your soul into two. So Horace used it on Haruka, which formed Ijiriet, who's got golden eyes, and Haruka, who's got red eyes. Haruka is very genocidal. She's very much trying to kill... Oh, the current goals are... She's unkillable, and she's trying to kill Horace or her, Ijiriet, to refuse with Ijiriet and become the dominant half. Meanwhile, Ijiriet's trying to capture and outsmart her. Well, she's trying to capture Haruka, and Horace has to be the one to outsmart her for them to fuse, so Ijiriet is the more dominant half. The outcome of this battle is supposed to be that how do I say it? The two halves become whole again, and they become a kind and just ruler. And that's complicated. Sounds pretty rough, I relate, bro. This music really is bumping. Shh. Okay then. Anyways, back to F. What? Huh? Ah. Ah. Yeah, okay. No, no, Edric put her hands on her head in panic and shook it non-stop. Between every unnerving mumble and a terrifying scream, there was a chaotic sequence of breathing. No, 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 okay. Adrian started tearing up, her eyes twitching like crazy. Moreover, sparks came out of her hands, threatening to light the room on fire. Let me see that. After recovering from the initial shock, I jumped out of bed to see the source of Adrian's panic. Inside the package, there's Malik's head, gullet. Both of his eyes are missing. How terrible. But first, I must stop Israel from accidentally burning down the whole castle. Israel! Without wasting time, I caught both of her shoulders and looked right into her eyes. Breathe, just breathe. Don't think about anything, just breathe. She goes. Breathe, breathe! Dead. He's dead! No. Everything's fine, just breathe steadily, everything will be alright. Dead. Dead. My son is gone! I know, but you have to calm down. You know who did this. The only way to get back at them is to calm down. So please, I ask of you. My son. Israel fell into my arms. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. It's my fault. My son. My first son. Don't go away. Oh boy. This is rough. This is rough. That's so rough. Oh boy. I need you here with me. We were always together, right? 40,000 years. Why? Why did I let you do it? Why did I let you protect me? Don't forgive me. I'm a bad mother. I don't deserve my children. It was his own decision. You were so precious to him that he wanted to protect you. You're definitely not a bad mother. A son wouldn't lose his life protecting a bad mother. After a certain age, people start making their own decisions based on who they care for and how much they do. I know you always like to put all the responsibility on yourself just from the small time I was with you. And all this heavy responsibility plus your endless love for your children is a deadly combo. What do you mean, dear God, no? I called it. I just couldn't remember his name at the time. Like, I knew it was his head. I didn't call it by the eyeless part, but I knew it was Malik's head. You have to let his children go. You have to acknowledge they can make their own decisions. But my son, he is no more. I can't just... I'm sorry, I can't sympathize with your pain. Because I've never lost something so dear to me. The closest one to me is Gudolf and he's still alive. I know nothing I can say would be able to ease your grief. Please, don't blame yourself. It will only hurt you. They say that revenge is bad, but in this case, you know what to do. After you recover from the initial shock. Oh boy, no. You're right, I know what I have to do. Give you a minute, alright, no problem. And I can't wait to recover from the shock to take an action. My ability is to manipulate emotions. I can't let my own emotions consume me. Yet it hurts so much. My brain feels like it's about to explode. But that's not what he would want. They are his own children as well. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. Even now, I can barely hold it together. Talking to you requires my full mental strength. All I want is to just curl up in a corner and cry until the end of time. I can't get over my sorrow. Instead, I'll redirect it. Please help me, Horace. Listen to my plan to defeat Haruka. That's the only thing that can keep me from breaking down completely. Even if it'll just delay it a bit. I don't want to collapse. I don't want to let my other children down. Not until Haruka is gone for good. Of course, I'd do anything to help you with that. And I agree. This is about time we take on Haruka. Didn't you say we need to go to a private place? Yes, I did. Izuri lifted her arm. Powder started piling up on the palm of her hand. What's that paw? She blew the powder right to my face. It has a strong stench of lavender and blood. As soon as I breathed it in, all the thoughts in my head suddenly disappeared. No matter how much I tried, my head was totally blank. I lost my consciousness before I even realized what happened. Sorry about that. I had to use my special incubi ability. This ability is used to put people to sleep in order to steal a kiss from them. I almost never use it, but this is an emergency. Welcome to Alteria, the stage of our final battle. Alteria? Why would it be in Alteria? Haruka's heading Alteria. Now that I think about it, it really does make sense. After all, Israel is a common enemy for both Haruka and father. And she can both use father's knowledge and protection. See? You do understand why she's hiding there. Once again, the fact that she can read my mind here is pretty creepy. Anyway, here's the plan. You and I go separate ways. I go to the heart of the city while they go straight to the castle. Why the palace? I'll explain shortly. I'll be serving as a distraction. Haruka will surely follow where bleh. It says whether I go. It really feels like it should be wherever I go. Especially since I'm on the attack. I believe Haruka already told you opponents are the most vulnerable when they're attacking. Whoa, what was that? A bolt of lightning came from the sky and pierced one of the houses. Yeah, that's about what it'll look like. I'll go straight to the heart of the city and unleash my magic there. Now that all the arms are dead, Haruka will just go straight for me. But tell me that lightning was. Yeah, that's a demonstration of what I can do. That was absolutely nuts. Please don't do it. With that kind of spell power, someone will surely die. Horace, do you want to kill Haruka or not? Fuck. But only strike down empty houses. I know there was no way to check if a house was empty, I was just seeing it to feel good to myself. Oh, okay. Anyway, that'll bring Haruka here while you... Send them to the castle? Yeah. We'll infiltrate my woods, I can't. Why? Wouldn't it be better to keep me at the back lines? The enemy will probably search for you in the back lines. They'll never expect you coming here. Also, don't forget that you're the one who should outsmart Haruka. But why infiltrate the castle? What do we have to gain from that? Horace, did I ever tell you about how arms are made? In a woman's stomach, somehow? Horace, I didn't mean those arms, those kind of arms. Also, babies aren't stored in the stomach. Really? Yes. But do you know that? Haruka made a pretty terrible experiment. Oh. Yikes. Back to the main topic. Arms are made in a unique magical ritual. Only two people participate in the ritual, the caster and the sacrifice. I'm playing the part of the caster, and the sacrifice is assumed to be armed. The sacrifice doesn't have to do anything, just sit quietly. The only condition is that the sacrifice must have a great magic ability. Okay, I think I understand. You want me to bring you Toshiaki? Ever so clever. I'm sure Haruka knows that already, so why wouldn't she kill Toshiaki herself? It may occur that Haruka doesn't manage to kill me, but kills you. In that case, she needs info. You know what I'm up to, and Haruka wants to know too. So you're suggesting that Haruka will hide Toshiaki in the palace? Is there any other place to immediately hide someone when you discover you're under attack? Don't worry, I'll send a squad of soldiers to escort you. Obviously, going back there alone is suicide. Haruka already told father I switched sides, probably. Wait in one of the houses. The others will come to pick you up. So I bring you Toshiaki, you do the arm ritual, and that's it? Where does outsmarting Haruka come in? That's the only part I can't tell you about. Otherwise, it'll ruin the whole plan. So I'm just supposed to believe he has some kind of shtick. Yeah, but I promise you it'll definitely work. Just act according to your instincts and everything will be fine. If you say so. Kinda hard to execute a plan whose entire description is do whatever you want. Yeah, but people like to say do whatever you want and put a lot of pressure on you about it. It's okay if you don't believe in it, but promise you'll follow. Promise me that you will follow the instructions perfectly. But there are no instructions. Horace, I spent a lot of years perfecting this plan and measuring probabilities. This plan has a huge success chance. Yeah, so what if Haruka just teleports out of there, like the golden fruit? Who did you think makes sure Haruka specialized in magic disturbance fields? Haruka developed a very advanced anti-magic field. Ironically, that'll lead to her own demise. See? I did think of everything. I had a lot of time to invest in this plan. Although, I'm still a bit skeptical. But that's the best chance we have. During the following week, the palace became very busy. Tons of important ministers and generals made it to Kalas every day in preparation for the invasion. I saw that, by the way. Both was among them. The look on his face when he saw me next to the queen was priceless. Israelites and Visago made frequent trips to the border in order to make sure the preparations for the invasion were going well. The plan was executing the invasion at the same time to put maximum pressure on Father and Haruka. It wasn't long before the day the operation arrived. The fated day. Haruka, why'd you call us, Your Majesty? Haruka with what's his face, Izu on Toshiaki next to her. It appears that Idriat has appeared in the middle of the capital. What? She just teleported right into the middle of the city? Is she insane? All the soldiers within the city want to stop her, but her magic is just too strong. Although the commanders told me her accuracy is quite low. Ow. We need you to go and kill her. Put an end to this war. Finish it swiftly. Do you understand what it means that her magic is unstable? She probably used an anti-magic field to prevent me from a teleport item. Otherwise she wouldn't give up on such an overwhelming advantage. She's here to catch me. I know, but you still do it, right? Obviously, you probably know why. Because you want to kill your evil clone, don't you? Horace must be here too. Oh boy. Leave everything to us. We'll stop her. I'll send her remain. No, you can keep your soldiers. Assassins aren't team players. I can smell the scent of death here. Keep your guards. They are coming for you. Yo, you better listen to him. He's a necro dude. He knows what he's talking about. Very well. Then I have no choice but to trust in you. I've already helped you as much as I could. Use it to the fullest. Remind me why the human kingdom gave asylum to demons? But of course. I assume both of you know what to do, right? Aye. You don't have to ask. Good. Then let us begin. Today will be Israel's downfall and the rise of... Shit, I can't contain my nervousness. I'm pretty far away from the heart of the city, so I can't see all the destruction that Idrit is causing. But judging by the lightning Idrit showed me in my dream, so many people must have died. I feel pretty bad right now. Nope, Horace, get yourself together. That doesn't matter now. If a few people die to stop an eternal evil, then that's fine. Maybe. Anyway, I need to focus on the mission ahead. The squad could come here at any moment. I need to be prepared. I checked my equipment. Armor, got it. Sword and dagger, got them. Handcuffs, got it. Explosives in case of emergency, got them. Jockstrap, I don't know why the hell I have it, but whatever. And also Idris powder. Alright, I forgot about that one. Idris also gave me an antidote for the succubus's powder in case I accidentally blew it on myself. There's an antidote, also if you're falling asleep, how do you use an antidote? Looks like I'm ready to go. I sit on the table and blankly stare at the other side of the room. What else can I do except wait? Huh? Who's that? The door opened before I managed to get up. She got me bad. Idris limped towards the table. I noticed a big ugly wound on her back. Idris, are you okay? Nope, Haruka's coming for us. She outsmarted me. She's gonna kill everyone in the city. We have to go. Wait, what? Yeah, if we don't escape at this moment, we're dead. I barely managed to teleport out there. How'd you teleport? What about the magic disruption devices? She destroyed them. She was too smart for me. I had to use a ton of my magic energy. I came here to warn you. Oh, thank God you came here to warn me. I owe you my life. You're injured. I'll need to support you. Sweet as ever. Let's get out of here and make a new plan. I readied my sword arm. Yeah. I can't teleport us again. Yeah. I struck the imposter with my sword, but he was too quick. By the time I swung the blade, he already jumped off the table. The imposter grabbed my sword hand and reached out with his other hand to the pocket. No, you fucking not! I caught his hand before he could reach for whatever he had in his pocket. The imposter lifted his leg and kicked my nuts. I didn't feel anything. The fuck? Did someone cut your balls or something? Thank God for that jockstrap. Ah! I threw the imposter in the closet. The bottles on top of it, fell on his head. Ooh. 2 bottles crashed on his head and injured him. Their eyes shattered on the floor. I took the chance and struck him with my sword. Yet again, he was quicker than me. The imposter grabbed a piece of shattered glass and stabbed me in the knee where the armor was weak. Ah! I lost my balance because of the surprise hit. He used the opening and leapt on me with the shattered glass in hand. I fell on the floor and he was on top of me. The imposter tried to stab me in the neck, but I grabbed his hand in the middle of the attack. One of us contested in a battle of strength. He used all his force to take and shove the broken glass into my throat. He's slightly overpowering me. The glass was coming closer and closer. At this rate, just die, you fucking traitor. If I want to survive, I need to do something brave. I nailed my hand towards the glass, or more specifically my mouth. Huh? What are you? Glass shards taste horrible. Good thing it all took one bite to neutralize the weapon. Bits of glass tooled inside my mouth, opening countless wounds. I wanted to scream, but there was so much blood inside my mouth that I was afraid to choke on it. I conjured a tiny knives, cutting every piece of meat inside my mouth. Yeah, you just eat the freaking glass. Wah! I shouted some gibberish and punched him right in the nose. Ah! The imposter covered his nose and shrunk his eyes in pain. That gave me enough time to get up and take a breather. This is easy, presumably. I continued to spit out huge amounts of glass and blood. My entire mouth burned in pain. My voice began to stabilize if I could just get over the pain and survive. You really are batshit insane, aren't you? The imposter's figure started to change, like some kind of weird jelly. His clothes dropped on the floor during the transformation. The jelly started to take form. Beginning to recognize me? Haha, Izu, I called it. Yeah, how you think I got inside of my Mongang? Using my supernatural charms? Ha! This body is much more comfortable to fight in. Why isn't he attacking me? Perhaps he needs a break too. How'd you know I wasn't the Demon Queen? In case of an actual emergency, the real Ishirite would save her children and leave me behind. Also, the Swiss cheese brain made a mistake with the teleportation. I assume he needs time to recover from the critical hit I gave him to the nose, so he'll just dump his entire evil villain monologue here. I intend to play along because I need time to recover too. Why are you asking me anyway? Shouldn't you go for Idrite? Oh, I'm here. Oh, I am after your queen. That's why I'm making sure there are no interruptions. I can't have the real Horus walking between my legs. Do you want to assassinate Idrite by personating me? Not exactly. I want to kiss her, a kiss of true love. The fuck? Forget buying time, I really have to ask. Why would you want to kiss her? You could say that's the nature of our species. Succubus nature. The richer and more powerful the target, the more delicious food. Also, wouldn't it be nice to have the queen be my servant? So you were working within the order just to betray it in the end? Indeed. He's planning on secretly kidnapping the king and drugging him to make him fall in love with me. Then you came and made my job way easier. I just need to take your form and it's game over. It's funny. It means that most of the order were traitors. Obviously, assassins aren't team players. I have a feeling you took that quote from someone. Shut up. Seems like he's getting better. I should try to get a drop on him. Or, wait, I have a better idea. I spat blood in both my hands. What are you doing? Is that some kind of stupid charm? No, but it's gross. He just took out his weapon from his pocket. It was a boon. A very sharp boon. Interesting. He uses his body morphing as a literal weapon. But I won't give him the opportunity to use it. Ah! I ran towards him with both my hands in front like I'm planning to shove him. User was surprised by the naivety of my attack, but he still managed to skewer my left shoulder with the boom. Ah! The pain was great, but I managed to accomplish my mission. Get both of my hands on his face. User closed his eyes to protect himself. The blood stuck to his face, giving it a neat brand of red. I fell over from the overwhelming force of his attack. What was that stupid attack? You really are insane. Easy opened his eyes. No, I am good. He covered his eyes while screaming in pain. He took a few steps back in panic. The blood I put in his face came from my mouth, which had tiny bits of glass in it. Ah shit, it hurts. I can't see. Ugh. I know, I can just change form. Aha, that's much better. My eyesight is as good as all. Huh? Caesar dropped on the floor. His surprised expression still engraved on his face. He isn't moving. Is he dead? Did I hit the jackpot? I planned that the bits of glass would be mixed in within the jelly and reach places like the arms and legs. But some of the glass must have reached his brain or his heart. I hope karma isn't a real thing because I just used up a chunk of it. Congrats, I just survived an assassination attempt. Yet I'm still stuck on the floor with a bone inside my shoulder. Doesn't really hurt, but I imagine if I get it out, the pain will be immense. So I think I'll just lie down until help comes in. I didn't really think about anything. I didn't want to waste too much energy on thinking. Finally, he could have come here 10 minutes earlier. Human, open the door. Do I look like I can open the door? Alright, they can't see me. The door is busted open. Burst open. With a great force. What happened to you? I'm sitting here with a bone stuck in my shoulder. Is that question really necessary? And who's that fellow over there? Is he dead? Please stop asking useless questions. And who's that guy? Did you kill him? No, he just magically appeared in here. Now stop asking. Stop standing there and asking stupid questions. Wow, he can speak while his injuries are so critical. How is this possible? Could you please heal me or something? Sure, I can fix you up right away. I'm a healer and a magic user. Is he going to use healing magic to recover me instantly? Awesome. The demon grabbed the bow with both of his arms. Is that a part of the healing? Whoosh! And pulled it out in one swoop. Ah! Too bad I did not manage to combine both of my professions. Oh, you bastard. It appears that my life isn't in danger anymore, but it still hurts quite a lot. Though, not something I can't get over. I took a few steps to move my hands to see if my motorial. That's not, no, it's my motor abilities. Or locomotive. It's to see if my ability to move is still in check. See, Almo, just like you. Yeah, now we have to get to the pass. We lost so much time on this. Okay, let's go. We walked out the door where about 10 other demons from our squad waited for us. Turns out Almo and the healer are the commanders of the squad. We started heading towards the pass. The journey lasted about 5 minutes. The townsfolk ran away from us in fear. This isn't new to me. I know exactly how the humans and demons despise and fear each other. I also know how they react once they know they should be slaves for life. Slavery is better than death, right? We made it into the pass. There were almost no guards outside. Just like Azure thought, they were all sent to stop the chaos she's causing. We made it inside with ease. And there awaited a familiar person. A painfully familiar person. A strong and powerful voice welcomed us to his castle. Never I would have imagined that you have the courage. The courage to return here after betraying us. A traitor and scum. A few guards stood between him and us, Rudolph among them. His usual warm expression was replaced with fierce eyes. I spent more time with him than with father and mother combined. He was like a parent to me. Every time I stumbled a bit and did the wrong thing, my father and mother were angry. Rudolph was always there with his warm look and kind eyes to comfort me. No more of that. There's no going back. I made my own decision. But there's still a part of me that wants to go back. It awakened to the sight of father and Rudolph. Oops. Back when my life was happy. Back when homework was the biggest of my troubles. In just 2 weeks, I now point my sword towards the man I love the most. What happened to me? Why am I doing this? A tear appeared in my eye, but no one saw it beneath my metal helmet. He might be a traitor, but he's in a way better situation than you are right now. You're completely cornered, soon you shall be dead. No, don't do that. We would have asked you to just leave us alone since you aren't our target. But since we know you won't let us pass, we just have to make our own path. We sent all your men to save your citizens, leaving you completely alone. Father spit in the ground. You trash, I'm not interested in you. But yeah, we'll see who's interested in who when my sword goes down your throat. The only one I'm interested in is my treacherous son. Excuse me, slip of the tongue. I don't have a son. Father. I don't even need to ask. I don't even want to ask why. When you need to stab, stab. Don't talk. Make sure to cut off his head cleanly. I have a nice spike outside the castle. The guards readied their swords, Rudolph among them. I just looked at the ground, lost within myself. The self-doubt came right at the worst time. Slaughter them! When I heard the sounds of swords clashing, I immediately raised my head up to find Rudolph. There was blood everywhere. I couldn't avert my eyes from the slaughter no matter where I looked. Please, don't die. Please, just be safe. I almost let out a sigh of relief when I heard a voice behind me. Horace. Why? Behind me. That was the first time you called me Horace. Horace, answer me, I'm begging you. My loyalty to the king, I know. I know what will happen if we were to fight. I'll die. But even if I die, you'll die too. The king will be defeated and you shall be executed. I can save your father's life, but not yours. Even though your life is what I want to save the most. I know your first priority is to protect the king. If you won't resist, I'll save your father's life. I promise. Your words are worth nothing. You betrayed the kingdom. Even if it's yours, even if it's you, how can I believe you? I had to do it. I had to betray all of you to save your lives. There's a common enemy for both demons and humans. She is evil incarnate. She plans to cause destruction for both the demons and the humans. I am on the side of life. I'm trying to save lives. That's why you should believe me. The Demon Queen said she'll only enslave humans for 100 years. There won't be any deaths. Are you sure about that, horse? What about the slaves? There will be at least 2 generations that will spend their entire lives in slavery. Yes, they are undead, but are they truly alive? Horse, you're lying to yourself. You aren't on the side of life, you're on the side of the demons. Life for the demons, and death for the humans. Why? When did it go wrong? When did the boy I raised become a liar? No, Rudolph, you got that wrong. I'm on your side. I want you to live. Do you? You were fooled. You were manipulated. The beautiful rose that sprouted became corrupted and rotten. Horace, who did this to you? Who manipulated you with sweet words? Even if you don't understand, I'm sure you will. Maybe in the future. Look at the burning city. This is what will happen if you keep resisting. How can you keep saying that you're on the side of life? There is no side of life. I am on the side of the humans. Your sight is too narrow. You fail to see the truth behind this whole conflict. This is beyond humans and demons. This is between life and death. No, I'm afraid it was always between humans and demons. Sorry, Horace, my son. What would I need to do? Rudolph raised his sword. No, please, no. I begged him with tears in my eyes. Rudolph walked a few steps to me and stopped. He lowered his sword. I can't. I can't do it. You're Horace. You are my everything. I love you. I love you too much. Oh boy. Okay, I mean, I want to see we're in endgame territory because you're really hitting out strings right now. Like, damn. The one who planned this, he's too strong. He's my love for you. A soldier with double loyalty. I don't know what to do. Demon King, it's all his fault. He took you from me. And now he's using you to take me too. Can't you see his true face? I'm sorry, Rudolph. I already saw the Demon Queen's true face. I love her. I know she tells the truth. She's on the side of life with me. I can't do anything about it. I am in love with the Demon Queen. I'm fighting for the side of life, and my love is standing beside me. Sorry. I took the powder and blew it in Rudolph's face. Danger is Horace. Open your eyes. And he collapsed on the ground. I'm sorry. I promise I'll compensate for my betrayal. I don't know how to. The battle is over. All the other gods except Rudolph are dead in the ground. Oi oi, Mr. King. Seems like you're all alone. Ugh. Father took out his sword. I always thought his sword was just for ceremonies. When I was little, Father told me his sword would never be drawn. But the kingdom will be peaceful forever, that he protected. Stop! Don't kill him. Don't listen to this traitor. Come here and fight me. Let me die while fighting. Is that your last wish, old man? I shall grant it with pleasure. I ran in between Alma and Father. You wish to stand in my way? I will kill you too. I know I can't convince Father, but maybe Alma will listen to the voice of reason. I don't want you to kill my father. If he fights him, then I'll side with Haruka. Fine, fine. I couldn't care less about a king with no power. You three, catch him without killing him. Yes, Commander. Father tried to fight the demons back, but he is clearly too old to fight. The demons overwhelmed him and caught both of his arms, kicking the sword out of his hand. Father has been completely neutralized. Good, just tie this guy to something. That pillow looks nice. Shit, seeing your father tied up like that. Now that we've taken care of all the guards, it's time to search for the necromancer. My men, do not be complacent. Even if the enemy is just one person, he's a very powerful magician. Moreover, he's a necromancer. So make sure you don't die, okay? The squad stood in silence. They all knew the consequences of dying by the hands of a necromancer. Good, then we're gonna split into teams. The usual trios. Me, Hagenti, and the prince will search the upper floor. Hagenti, the healer who healed me earlier, stood beside Almo. Almo will continue to give missions to the other trios. Finally, the whole squad split up and only the three of us remained. Well, Prince, you know this spot is the best. Where do you think the best place to hide a necromancer is? I don't know about the necromancer, but if I were to hide someone, I'd surely do it in the dungeons below. It's like a huge underground maze. But since we're searching the upper floor, my room, why would he hide in your room? It's pretty embarrassing, but my secret manga closet has space for 3 large demons. Teenagers and their manga. I remember this phrase like yesterday. Oh, the speeds. Back in my days, the mechanical stone giants were all the rage. Like the era, like this architecture style, a lot. I remember my first time seeing a drawing of a mechanical stone giant. So awesome. Is he always like that during missions? What is a sour expression? Always. You know, they just don't make stone giants like they used to. Where are all the stone giants? I miss them so much. Okay, thanks to the motivating speech. Now, let's search for that necromancer. We went up and combed through the upper floors. You think he could be here? That's the oven. What about here? That's a flower pot. And here? That's dog 2, the royal cat. You called your cat dog 2. It's a long story. We continued searching until we reached my room. That's your room. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, I was the prince after all. Was. Well, let's get to the main point. Where's the manga stash? Up to me. Ammo kept searching behind us while Halkenti and I opened the closet. The whole closet was exactly as I left it, waiting for me to return home. I don't see any manga in here. What kind of a dumb person would keep his manga for all to see inside his closet? I hovered my hand over the old wood, searching for the button. There, I found it. Huh? The wood's damp. Weird. It wasn't that way last I opened it. There's something wrong. The wood's a bit damp. It's not good to put liquids in a manga, I know that all too well. Snap my finger. It smells like blood. The light atmosphere disappeared in an instant. Shit, man. Again, he pointed his sword towards the closet. You think it might be some part of necromancy magic? I don't know, man. I just don't like this creepy bush necro shit. But open the stash, I'll be right behind you. There's no way I would act as your meat shield. No, I give you the honor. I insist. At the same time, fuck, okay. How do you open this? Just push where I'm pushing. Okay. For a commando squad leader, you sure act pretty cowardly. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Push. Both of us pushed against the damp wood. Just as I remembered, the complex mechanism in the hidden closet kicked into action. A red notch appeared in the center of the closet, growing larger and larger. Wait, why is it red? But I didn't have to wait long for the answer. As soon as the notch started expanding, blood started pouring out of it. Like a hole through a dam, the blood didn't stop coming out. High HB, I'm not sure if he came at a good time or a bad time. But also high. Splashing out of the closet, drowning out clothes in red. Yikes. What the fuck? As the hole in the closet continued to expand, non-liquid objects started to go down the red stream. I picked a scarlet colored little ball from the floor. It was a bit squishy and smooth. I examined it from all directions until I figured it out. The ball was looking at me as well. Ah! I dropped the eyeball in disgust. When I looked up, the hole had already reached its maximal size, revealing what's inside in full glory. Oh shit, man. A tarnished corpse. He was barely recognizable. But if there's one thing I was sure of, that thing was a demon. But why? Because we just found a dead demon in the closet. Hey Prince. Yeah? You don't think that this... Well, I can't exactly call that a body. Is the necro guy? This seemed sort of good to me as well. Hey Almo, you better come and see this. No one replied. We found the dead guy. I think he might be the necromancer. Total silence. Agenti and I turned around to Almo. He may not be here long. I mean, I don't blame you, but also, why? Yeah, Almo, you kinda signal. Shit. Nice discovery. I think I found 2 dead guys too. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. This is bad. You're not feeling 100 right now. Should get rest and feel better. Drink some tea. Eat some pizza. Eat some ice cream. Would you like me to explain the plot right now, or would you like Merit to do it? Haruka, how did she get? I barely managed to duck before her blade went over my head, cutting down the closet. Oh shit, man. Again, he tried to pull out his sword, but Haruka had other plans. OMG, Wing, I totally forgot I bought ice cream. Well, you're welcome. You got your reminders to eat ice cream, so enjoy your ice cream. As soon as Haruka noticed that, she immediately stuck her dagger in his sword arm and kicked him. Ah! Run, she's out to get you! Haruka left me with her dagger. I managed to roll away, but she got my ankle pretty good. A huge wound appeared in the back of my leg, making it painful to get up. Horace, if you come with me quietly, I won't harm you. Yeah, like hell you won't. Resistance is futile. I have to say I didn't expect her to meet me here. She caught me totally off guard too. I can't outrun her, maybe I would. Ah! Again, he jumped on Haruka from behind, using his muscles as a weapon. Pathetic. Haruka turned around and shoved her dagger right in his heart. 350. You know, Mrs. Assassin. Again, he whispered. Everyone told me to spend less time eating cakes and sweets and start working out. What are you talking about? You were supposed to die. Yeah, so Haruka's yes. So Haruka's backstory is complicated. Haruka's backstory was that she fell in love with a prince. She couldn't give children. She fell in love with a prince. She couldn't make children. She had the ability to manipulate the emotions of people around her. She wanted a child with a prince, so she begged Satan Satan offered her to, be able to make children. So she said yeah. Because she said yeah, the children she made were demons, so she spawned the entire demon race. Um, so the demons were mad at her. Well, the demons were mad at the humans. Haruka was kind of a human, not really. It's finicky. The humans kept fighting Haruka, and they kept killing her over and over, but she couldn't die. So what they decided to do was to cast a spell on her that would split her soul in half. Both halves would be in conflict for eternity. Haruka is logical, cool, calculating, genocidal, murderous, smart AF. She has no emotions. Sorry, she can't understand emotion. And the other half, who, let me just jump to find. Yeah, sure, this is fine. I'll jump back here. I just ignore the bunny outfit. You see the golden eyes? This is Ijiriet. So Ijiriet is the girl we fell in love with in Alteria. She's a sweet, kind one. And it was explained that the time between Hell and Alteria is reversed. So daytime in Hell is night in Alteria. Night in Alteria is, sorry, day in Alteria is night in Hell. So when it was day in Alteria, Ijiriet was the one in control of the body. When it's day in Hell, Haruka's in control. That's why for things like the party, when it was night in Hell, Ijiriet was in control. Aside from that, after a while, we got a hunt on this item, this treasure that had magic inside it. It was used to, it can be used to split the soul in half. So we used it on Haruka and split her into her Ijiriet. This cute little, look at this Ijiriet. And this genocidal maniac Haruka. I know that this splits apart. Haruka can't die, and Ijiriet is a pushover, but she's in love with us. Both of them are trying to fuse together with the other, but both of them have different end goals to say, ha, I beat you, I'm the dominant personality. So when they fuse, they become a mix of both, but one will stand out. So there won't be a balance. Because before they were in a constant balance. Yeah, this is just a fixed stats. Right. Ijiriet's win condition is that Horus, the prince, outsmarts Haruka. How we do that, we have no idea. Haruka's win condition is that Ijiriet dies. Ijiriet and or Horus dies. It's complicated. You understand? Great. What are you talking about? You're supposed to die. They had no idea how wrong they were. Agenti used the fact that Haruka didn't let go of a dagger yet and just gave up control on his body. What? He fell forward on Haruka, crushing her against the floor. Get off of me, you last sack of meat. I took the opportunity and ran out the door. Nice. Agenti, I'm sorry I thought you are cowardly for a squad leader. You might be one of the bravest demons I know. I was running like crazy through the corridors, breathing and exhaling in higher and faster. In higher and higher frequencies. How'd Haruka get there? Wasn't she supposed to chase Ijiriet? Ijiriet failed to protect her. Damn, I thought Ijiriet knew what was going through Haruka's head. Whatever, I need to go one farther and get good off of this safely. What? What the? All the gods that we killed were completely butchered now. It looks like someone took a giant axe and went over each god, making sure no one would recognize them. What the fuck happened there? Father Gudolf. Shit, 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 shit! Father Gudolf! I ran in panic towards the pillar father was tied to. Oh no, no! Father! His neck was almost cut off. The blood next to his throat, the blood coming out of his throat, created a small pool next to the pillar. The terrifying sight was enhanced by the fearful and surprised expression on his face. Fuck, damn it! All the demons that guarded him were thrown on the ground, lifeless. Who? Haruka, damn you! Wait, what about Gudolf? I ran to the place I left Gudolf to sleep, but he wasn't there. Wait, where is he? I examined the room, looking at the floor until I saw him. Huh? I took a few steps back and covered my mouth. My eyes only fixated on him. Gudolf was lying on the floor, his neck cut by his own sword. And worst of all, he was holding it. He was holding the sword that took his life. Oh god, Gudolf committed suicide. Ah, no! Fuck, this is bad. I dropped on my knees, putting my hands on his head and wailing in sorrow. Rudolph, why would you ever? This is not like you. You'd never do it. Even if the king was dead and the kingdom was in ashes, you would have continued to fight. Fight. Fight to protect what you love. You never give up. You would never give up on your life. I love you, Rudolph. Please don't leave me. My eyes burst with tears. I never imagined a world where you don't exist. Where you don't wake me up in the morning. Where you don't teach me useless stuff. Where you never pat my back when I succeed. I don't want a world like that to exist. I put my forehead on Rudolph's severed head and let my tears wash down his face. I know you would never have committed suicide just like that. Someone did this to you. I'll make her pay. I'll murder her. I'll make her scream in despair. All she loves is taken away from her. Her goals will be crushed, her hope will be gone. I won't be satisfied with just killing her. She'll pay, even if that kills me. I will annihilate you, Haruka. I will annihilate you, What? What? Why? What? This is dumb. Like, okay, we get a choice again. But this is dumb. Shit. Haruka is the assassin. She's the murderer. She wants to kill everyone. She's killed what? Over 100,000 people? Hundreds of thousands of people? Or is it just tens of thousands? No, tens of thousands is the number protected. God, why would anyone? What? Why? I don't understand why you would pick Idris. Haruka, it's all your fault. Everything is your fault. But if I want to beat you, I need to do some extreme stuff. Let's see what I have here. My sword, the armor, a dagger, explosives. Wait. Explosives? Idris said that blowing up Haruka wouldn't kill her, but I can still gather her body parts and keep them in different places. Eternally painful life with only a small portion of your body. I think that's good enough. The question is where to put the explosives. Someplace that she would never expect. Damn, that makes you idiot. Now I've lost the prince. Given his average running speed, I can assume he already got out of the castle. The question is where is he heading to? I'm sure 93% that he went to the Demon Queen to regroup. I must find him beforehand. And I still need to place the disruptors around the throne room. The fastest way to catch on to him, is going through the throne room. Quite a lot of dead people. The Queen's guards must have went on quite a rampage. What is that? The king was tied up and killed. The shape of the cut isn't like the guards' swords. And no one would ever tie someone up just to kill him while he's tied. Whatever, I already got what I want from this pitiful person. That step. If you ignore the area margin of the blood in the shoe and different surfaces, it's 87% that it's the prince. Why would he be waiting here? Does he have some kind of plan? I must approach him carefully. Come on already. I've already started the ignition process. Any minute now, please come here already and try to kill me. The bomb will blow up in 120 seconds. I see you foolish enough to stay here. Perhaps you have a master plan? Finally. Yes, in fact I do have a master plan. It's no use lying to her, it's best to have her busy sniffing around. Ow, my nose. I'm not paying attention to what's actually going around. Oh, you think any lame plan will be able to stop me? Yeah, I think so. Interesting. So, aren't you gonna go ahead and kill me? 90 seconds. Does destroy my only hope? Wait, hope? Why kill the Demon Queen when I can steal her intelligence, intensity, and resources? 70 seconds. I can need to keep her busy until the destination. So you know. Exactly. I know exactly how the Demon Queen can see my intelligence and how I can steal hers. You need to outsmart me. That means you need to annihilate me without getting yourself killed. Who told you that? Your father. 55 seconds. Why would you even want Adrian's intelligence? Didn't you say that emotional intelligence is almost unnecessary? I did. But the fact that she orchestrated the whole kingdom to completely fool me made me question that belief. I now think of her as my equal. How humble of you. It's interesting. I counted the amount of sentences during the last minutes and found out 50% of them were in question format. Are you trying to stall for some event to occur? Damn it, she got me. Yeah. Just 30 seconds. Yes, I am. Look around you. Don't you see anything strange? You should glance to the sides. Not particularly, no. What about behind you? You're trying to get me to turn my back and attack me? Or perhaps right in front of me? 10 more seconds, 9, or even perhaps 5, 4, 3. I close my eyes calmly, I've done it. She can't escape now, I've won. Die in despair, Haruka. 2, 1. Nothing happened. I opened my eyes in surprise. Why didn't the explosives detonate? Did I get the count wrong? No, I'm sure I was accurate. What's wrong? Looks like your plan didn't work as you expected. What's that you're doing? I'd be glad to say yes, but I don't like to steal credit for someone else's job. You're lying, aren't you? Why'd you lie? Doesn't matter whether I lie or not. She knows how to use me to consume Idriot. And since the explosion didn't work, shit. And Idriot doesn't know a single thing about it. If only I could tell her. That means I have to stop her by all means possible. I'm already prepared to kill myself in order to stop her and avenge Gudolf. What are you after? I don't have time to deal with your rubbish. She'll be here anytime. Ironically, her own magic disruptors are preventing her from teleporting. But wait? If she kills me here, then there's no way the bombs will go off. I tried to move away from her range, but she grabbed me by the hand. You already had a chance to run away. Haruka hit the back of my head before I could react, and I fell unconscious. Damn it, I fucked up. I don't remember the exact moments I fell unconscious, but I'm sure it happened. The question is, am I still asleep? Is this endless void a dream, or have I already reached the next world? Ah, finally, I managed to contact you. Don't worry, I'm coming to rescue you. Sorry, I don't need rescuing. I plan to die here. I'm gonna take Haruka with me. What? Why would you do that? I have to. It's the only way to defeat Haruka. At least, the only one I can think of. No, you mustn't. Until I find you again, I'm not going to let you go. Do you see any other way to defeat Haruka? Damn it, I thought you had a plan. You told me to just act according to my instincts, and that's how it turned out. What the hell was the crappy plan that took you so much time to come up with? You see, let's let your instincts guide you. What does that even mean? What am I supposed to do? How is that going to help us? You know what? I'm not going with your plan anymore. No, horse! I'm going to do this on my own terms. Be sure to be there to collect Haruka's pieces. Make sure to separate them. Horse, don't do it. I beg of you. I've already made my decision. Your plan isn't going anywhere. Now, how do I get out of this room? I'll definitely save you. How are you going to save someone who's going to get blown up? I'll find a way. Sure, I always welcome not dying. Although, I'd be happy too if Haruka's defeated at the cost of my life. Really? Yeah, why the happy face? Nothing. Anyway, how do I get out of this stream? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. The air was pierced by an object falling at high speed. Is that a watermelon? The object crushed my head, cracking it instantly. Oh, that's a running gag. I love it. I woke up with a bit of a hit. The first thing I felt was a pair of legs putting pressure on my back. I looked up and Haruka was sitting on the throne with her legs on my back. And if you command your guards to attack me, I shall kill him. I know he's important for your plan, so don't do anything stupid. I looked to the other side of the room. No, I won't tell my guards to attack you, of course, Ichiro said. Release him and I will forgive you. Phew, like that's going to happen. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make Horace beat me in the Battle of the Wits. But that's not going to happen. I already put him to sleep. And if he wakes up and tries to run away, I'll kill him. Horace dies in every scenario. He will never win. If you want to release him, you have to help him by yourself. Ichiro notices I'm awake. What is it? Why are you smiling? Haruka notices I'm awake too. She grabbed me and put her dagger near my neck. Huh? So you woke up. Doesn't matter. You can't escape. I'm afraid he can. She clicked her fingers. A weird vibration was felt in the room. Magic? Yes. Yes, I win. I felt stuff swearing inside my mouth. They were the bombs I put inside it to try and surprise Haruka. I wondered why they didn't go off. Most of the explosives are time-based. You activate them and after some time they blow up. But there's also a rare type of explosive that can be activated by a unique magic signal. So the bombs Haruka gave me were the kind that could only be activated by magic. But what if I tried to use the bombs when Idriot isn't around? Idriot had to know I would use them against Haruka. But what's happening? My body. I planted tons of disruptors that also power up magic, making this whole room very unstable. In just a few moments, this whole place would blow up because of your magic energy bursting, killing Horace in the process. Having the only threat of the human world severed, Your side will lose, and I will take over your body and magic abilities. Izuri dropped on her knees, struggling to contain the magic energy exploding from within her. This looks very painful. A few moments. That's all Horus needs. What do you mean? This is it. In just a few moments, the bombs will explode inside my mouth and I'll die. But before that, I want Haruka to feel despair. I want to see her panicking. Hey Haruka. I open my mouth, revealing the small bombs inside it. What? Wait, what? But that doesn't make any sense. Why would you ever sacrifice your life? You had no reason. You always think so logically, Haruka. All your calculations revolve around benefits and losses. For you, death is the ultimate loss. But there are things which are stronger than death. Revenge, for example. You never take emotions into consideration. No, but there's another one whose calculations revolve around emotions. That doesn't make any sense. Why would someone throw his life away? See? You never understand. I jumped on Haruka and hugged her. We fell on the floor. In a few seconds, the bombs will explode and I'm die. I'm not afraid. Haruka stabbed me anywhere she could, of course. I didn't even flinch. No matter how painful, if I'm going to die in a few seconds and all the pain is meaningless, I won't let you go. I won't give up my revenge. I close my eyes, preparing to die. In just a couple seconds. And then... Visago, no! What's she planning? Oh, Squisher. No way. Oh, still Squisher. Horus, I told you I'd save you. Oh, it's fully enough. You knew. You knew that would happen. Ours are Madel. Visago, my children, run. Idris, you knew. You planned it from the very beginning. Haruka, I... Oh, it's Notorio. So that spell, that chant spell just now, that's a spell to split souls. Everything vanished in a brilliant light. My body, Haruka to demons. I felt the wind carrying me, not my body, but the essence of my soul. I could still think, but without a brain. I could still see, but with no eyes. All I could do was just let the wind and the power of the explosion push me away. Somebody survived the explosion. The wind carries me closer and closer to that person. 5 meters, 3 meters, 1 meter. My soul crashed into that body. There was no impact, just a void. What happened? This body is that. Is Haruka dead? Yes, I'm so happy. Everything worked out fine. That voice. Israel. Israel appeared out of nowhere and tried to hug me. But her hands just passed through me like I was a ghost. Welcome to my body. I'm sure you'll find it comfortable here. I'm so happy your soul split right before your body exploded. The timing part of the plan disturbed me for quite a long time. But everything turned out okay now. It's over. We win, Horus. No, we didn't win. You won. What do you mean? You knew that I tried to put these bombs to kill Haruka. You also knew that I put those bombs inside me. I admit that I knew you'd use the bombs, but I didn't think to myself that you would put them inside your mouth. I tried to signal you to throw out the bombs and run. Then why did you bring the Lamageddon? It wouldn't save me from an instant death. But it would save me if there was some kind of countdown to my death. For example, the bombs. You told me in your dream that you were going to take Haruka with you. That's why I took the Lamageddon. But the dream occurred after the operation started, so you had to get the Lamageddon while the operation was underway. Does that mean you teleported back to Hell to take it back? Yes. Then what about the stabilization field? You could have vanished into the void or something. I did it for you, Horus. For you, I'll take any risk. She's lying, it's obvious. I need to press her harder. So what about the bombs? Why did you bring me bombs that could only be activated by magic? Why did you want to be the one who activates the bombs? What difference does it make if it's you or me? I'll tell you what the difference is. If you weren't dead, I would have died. That means you knew I would use bombs to kill myself from the very beginning. Sorry, I can't follow you. Okay, so here it is again. You knew I would use bombs to take Haruka with me before the operation started. That's why you brought me bombs, so that she could activate when you're present, in order to save half my soul with the Lamagaton. Because you gave me the bombs from before the operation started, that means you knew from the start I'd use up the bombs to kill myself and Haruka. My voice grew louder and louder, so loud I started shouting. Because she, you killed Rudolph! You wanted to give me a reason to sacrifice myself to kill Haruka, so I would defeat Haruka. Seems like a plan befitting a master of emotional intelligence. You knew that Haruka would dismiss the option that I'd put the bombs in my mouth. I bet you used me as a bait for Haruka to come to the past, so I would think she killed Rudolph. So I was right. And you weren't afraid that Haruka would kill me. Oh, you probably didn't. If I had to guess, you probably knew Haruka would use. If I had to guess, you probably knew Haruka knew her own win condition and thus she wouldn't kill me. Yes. All that is my doing. That doesn't really matter anymore. We have each other for eternity. We can finally live in peace with no one disturbing us. Now that Haruka's soul is finally infused within us, this body will last forever. No one can separate us again. A happy end. No, I won't forgive you for that. I'll avenge him. I'll kill you. Rudolph will be avenged, whatever the cost. Really? Is that really how you feel? Does your anger still burn within you? What do you mean? Of course I'm angry. I stopped for a moment to check my own feelings. Of course I should be angry. Rudolph died and his killer is right in front of me. But the scary part is, I'm not. I'm not angry at all. No emotions. My speech may sound filled with rage, but inside I'm completely empty. What happened? What did you do to me? All your relationships and memories of the past were left behind in your old body. All that remained are the thoughts you had from the moment before the explosion. But how did that happen? Did Lamagaton split your soul in half? No, this can't be happening. I don't want to forget him, I want to feel angry. I want to take vengeance, but the anger just disappeared. My soul is caged inside the limbo between what the mind wants and what the heart wants. It's so frustrating. I want to do it, but at the same time I don't. Ugh! See? This really is a happy ending for both of us. Soon you'll forget all about the people you knew. The past is gone. There's only a bright future for both of us. Just release your thoughts for a moment and your new life will begin. I won't let go of my thoughts. If I continue to think about them, they will never disappear. Really? And what if I were to distract you? Then those thoughts will be gone. You know what? That's exactly what I'll do. What? Mother, are you sure you want to be alone right now? Yes, I have a few urgent matters to attend to. Fasago. Alright, Mother, good night. Good night. Now, Horace, should we begin? I'm not going to let go of my thoughts no matter what you do. Let's put that statement to the test. I felt a sudden sharp pain inside my gut. What are you doing? I see how much pain we can endure. Yeah. As soon as your thoughts focus on the pain, your anger about Guru's set will be gone. Don't worry. Just a few more stars and it'll be over. Or you could end it now by forgetting Goodolf. Never. Oh well. God. Ugh. I felt as if my back was stabbed relentlessly. But when I looked backwards, it was completely unharmed. Of course it was that way, Horace. It's just your soul here. Doesn't it hurt you as well? Correct, but I can stop whenever I want to continue afterwards. And since I'm immortal now, I can go very far. You wouldn't dare. Oh, jeez. Stab, wound, rip apart, choke slash skewer. Pain. Good off. It won't work for you, Adriate. You impressed me. Oh god. I didn't think you'd survive for so long. God, look at that picture. That's a sight. You're impressive too. You hurt yourself so much. I allowed myself to go far this time. Because I knew we would be a happy couple in the end. Well, not going to happen. You'll need much more than that to break me. And yet you are so close to death, you can't go on. Tell me, Horace, I'm immortal. My wounds should start healing soon. In fact, I think they should have healed already. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm not worried. You're the one who should be worried. Those wounds may never heal. Huh? I managed to have my revenge right before the explosion. What do you mean? Right before the explosion, I managed to sneak a sentence or two to Haruka. I told her I was just used. That the one who orchestrated this entire thing was you. That it wasn't me who outsmarted her, but you. Then I'm afraid Haruka's still alive. Blown to small pieces back at the ruins of the past. Ha! Ha 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 ha. I'm so stupid. To think I could fool you, Thomas. You and your annoying quick thinking. I'm not Thomas, I'm Horace. You're so shiny, Thomas. It's so ironic. We both ended in heaven. We are both such horrible people. Is that true? My children are in good hands. I know I shouldn't believe you anymore, my beloved. But just this once, let me fall into your arms. I'm so tired. Where are we? This doesn't look familiar at all. This time we went very far back. 40,000 years to be fair with you. That much? For what reason? To plant the suggestion. I already knew that. I meant, what exactly are we going to do in here? Oh, but that'll be a little bloody and time consuming. Soon there'll be a BIM passenger here, accompanied by a real bad goon. Once she cuts him off, all the buttons will attempt to execute her. This whole thing seems very random. You must defend her with your body. Understood. You don't seem very disturbed. If I won't do this, then the whole universe will collapse, won't it? It's worth to take a few styles for it. Okay, and here comes the long part. You're playing Prince Thomas. Don't worry, you two look here to here. The dress will fall in love with you, and you two will live together as a normal boss and queen until I give the instructions. Wait, won't this take something like 20 years? Yes, that's why I told you it'll be long. But while I stay here and play Prince, the virus will already destroy this world. The man faked his literacy in the relations between the story world and the real world to fool the rabbits. The time is different between this universe and the real world. If 20 years pass here, it could be 1 second in the real world and vice versa. Oh, now I understand. Here she comes. Be ready. Hey, stop resisting. The man pulled the girl by the arm. Ah! The girl surrendered to strength and let herself be dragged by him. I hate you. I hate you so much. What was that? Nothing. The man slapped the girl in rage. I said, what was that? Nothing. None of the people around offered help. That man was a dangerous gangster and thus didn't want to get involved. What was it? I said that. I said that. I said that I hate you. The girl took a sharp spoon from her pocket and stabbed the man in the eye. Ah! He covered his eye in pain. The girl didn't hesitate and jumped on him, applying her weight to his chest. The man fell down completely open. The girl hit him mercilessly until he stopped moving. Hey you! We hereby use our authority to kill any dangerous criminals on the street without a trial. No, please, you don't understand. They raised their swords, returning to strike. No! The man jumped in front of the girl and took the hit for her. Piece of shit, move aside or we'll kill you too. Dude. What? That's the prince. Hold on. Fuck! Please don't kill us, Prince Thomas, I'm begging you. You two little dumb fucks. Get some doctors to treat me before I lock you in the dungeon for your whole stinking life. Yes, sir. Are you okay? You're the prince from the royal equestrian. The girl smiled at the man. I take that as a yes. We didn't talk at all, but I thought she was so cool. Cool? Yes, with your mighty presence, you made all those lords bow down to you. But, although you have so much power, you never abuse it like the guys I know. How do you know I don't abuse it? It's not something I can really explain, but I can see the true nature of people. I see. So that's why you didn't attack me for saving your life, huh? Because you knew that's my nature. You see people as machines that are ordered around by their personalities. So when kind people do kind things, their actions aren't acts of kindness. Because that's just what they do by default. Sorry, that was really rude of me to think that way. No, I don't apologize. I quite like that. I like interesting things. The man wasn't faking his interest to build a relationship. He was genuinely fascinated by the girl. What's your name? Hijirate. Well done, Hijirate. What? Wanna be friends? Yes, please. Bishop to b5. Eh? I believe that in those kinds of situations, you're supposed to say checkmate. Oh. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I was just in shock. One moment, the king seems so safe with his trusty advisors. Then 1 second later, everything breaks apart and the king dies. Yeah, we can say that chess is all about assassinating the king. Don't you agree? Elizabeth, I think that chess is more about ruling instead of assassination. What do you mean by that? Commanding your units to achieve a collective goal. That's what ruling is all about, right? I don't really like the collective goal being winning the war. I prefer it to be keeping all my units safe and happy. Of course you would. You're so sweet and kind. Uh-huh. And you're smart and beautiful too. You really are perfect. Any boy in the world would love to fall in love with you. I'm so lucky to have you. Thanks. That was really sudden. The man sneakily kissed his rate. But although he just kissed the perfect girl, His heart didn't skip a beat. What? Thomas? Something wrong? Actually, yes. Something's bugging me. I always argued with myself whether to tell you or not. I was afraid of a reaction. What is it? From the time I met you, I found it a bit annoying. Me? No, it's just that... You remember when I told you when we first talked? What I told you then? I told you I could see the true nature of humans. So there's something I saw in you, but I never told you about. Because I was afraid. Ambition, strong desire. And it never changed. Not even after you said you loved me on the roof, or when we got married. And I knew you don't love me, but that's okay. I still love you a whole lot. Israel, I... Don't bother lying. I know exactly what goes on in your head. But shit. But you using me for some kind of an objective isn't what's bugging me. It's the source of that desire. Feelings aren't exact science, so I don't know your specific reason for that desire. But I can tell that it's coming out of sadness and despair. You also know that achieving your goal won't make you happy. My husband, my dearest, even if you don't love me, even if you just use me, please, desire something that will make you happy. I'm sorry, I can't. I have to do it. Then at least promise me that achieving that goal won't make you sad. At least that. I think, yeah. It won't make me sad anymore. No one will be sad anymore. Really? That's great. You don't look disturbed at all. Why would I be? My love won't be sad anymore. You always care about others, but never about yourself. You're so weird. You have a goal too, right? If you had one wish, what would it be? Well, there's one wish I always had, but it's impossible to achieve. Don't be shy, I want to hear it. It's a pretty stupid wish, but I love reading people. I love going on the street and just reading people. Every one of them has a unique story. Let me just... Okay, gotcha. Everyone has a unique story, different emotions, perspectives. Reading people could have kept me interested for eternity. So you want to be immortal? That's not stupid. No. I want everyone to enjoy those stories. I want infinite stories for everyone. Stories that are accessible for everyone. No barrier of money or culture. I want people to have fun with stories forever. That really is a stupid wish. Yeah. But that wish befits you. I'm not that stupid. No, no, no. Not that. Even your wish is to help other people. You never think about yourself, do you? I'm flattered, but that's not true. I'm actually very selfish. Because I want to keep you all to myself. She really is the sweetest girl ever. Israel, if you are really so good at arraying people as you say, then you must have already realized I really, really want to love you. A few years later. Well, what did the witch doctor say? I'm sorry, my king and queen. He said it was a false flag. No, not again, no. Israel started crying. It's hard for me to see it. It's so unfair. Why? Why did it have to be me? I have such a wonderful husband, but I can't make children. We can try again, Israel. Nothing happened. No, Thomas, that won't help. Can't you understand? I'm infertile. There's no denying it anymore. I can't do it. I don't know what to do. I hugged Israel and tried to comfort her. I mean, it's interesting that everyone is perceiving me as Thomas, and yet it continues to be question marks. I feel it too, sweetie. It hurts. But you shouldn't feel guilty at all. It's my fault. I'm the reason you won't have an ear. And, and, I'll find a solution. You can count on me. It's sweet of you to lie like that, but it won't make me feel any better. It's my fault. It's all my fault. It's not your fault, you were born with it. And I chose you to be my queen. And that little thing won't. It's not a little thing, I want us to have children. I told you already, I'm selfish. I want a child, even a single one. Thomas? Yes. Can I go out for a while? Just for a little while, just me, without any gods. Sure, but don't do anything dangerous, okay? Like making deals with the devil. Of course. See you later, darling. She kissed me and went out the lab. The pain I feel is real. Even though it's only a part of a mission, I really got attached to her. I hate seeing her sad. I already spent 7 hours thinking about it. How do I make Israel happy again? But I can't do anything. If I use the powers of the fruit, the bunny will notice and kill me. But I really can't think of any other way. I'm terribly lost. I hear a familiar step from outside the bedroom. Israel is back. I hope she cheered up a little, although I know there's no chance. Thomas! Hey, I think I can do it. Huh? I think I can have children now. Okay. I don't know where she got the idea, but if she is, then I'm satisfied. What do you say? My queen, my king. You have a child! Really? Yes. Yes, my own child. I'm so excited. I never saw Israel happy like that, even when I got married. Seeing that truly brings a smile to my face. Isn't that great, darling? Our first child. Indeed. We shall hold a grand feast tonight to celebrate. Actually, this is not a single child. They'll be twins. And to think I couldn't be happier. This is the happiest thing. This is the best thing that ever happened to us, right, darling? Definitely. I'm already excited to see the children. I wonder how they'll look like. They'll definitely look like you. Blonde hair and special eyes like yours. I would prefer them to have your eyes. Eyes that can see into people's souls. Oh, darling. I can't wait to tell that to everyone in the past. To Marie and Sebas and Dog 8. There's already a Dog 8? I thought it was still Dog 6. Oh, Thomas, you should keep track of them. It's either ruling the kingdom or remembering the name of our dog. Your choice. When in doubt, choose the dog. Yes. Anyway, I'm off to tell everyone. I can't contain my excitement. Please tell them to make my favorite chocolate cookies for the feast. But of course. Looking forward to tonight. Love you. Israel kissed me on the lips and I left in a hurry. Seeing so happy warms me up inside. But it also makes me worried. How'd she manage to make twins while being infertile? She barged into the room and claimed she cannot children. Very suspicious, but there's no harm in it, right? After all, she's happy and I'm going to be the father of twins. Be a father? That feels so weird. I wasn't created to live like a normal character. Is it even my place to parent a child? A virus taking care of a child sounds a bit funny and sad. Well, I'm sure Idris is going to be a way better parent than me, huh? Oh my goodness. 9 months later. She always falls asleep so fast. She has to have some kind of trick for that. I put my head next to Idris and looked at the night sky. 9 months have passed since then, and Idris looks like she ate the entire grand feast all by herself. I guess that's how it looks if you keep two of them. But those black dots are making me worry. No doctor managed to identify them. My heart feels a bit heavy. I don't know what will happen when my children get out. I heard something small walking on the outside of our room. Not small like a bug. It sounded like the steps of a small animal. A bunny. The bunny hopped in our window and invited himself into our room. Hello, Thomas. Why are you here? I haven't heard from you for years. Yeah, because now's the time to go forward with the plan. I remember I gave this guy a mob voice. Like, yeah, because now it's time to go forward with the plan. Like, yeah, I just can't. What even is the plan? Are you attached to this bin? Oh dear. You're definitely not going to like what I'm gonna spit out next. This girl will give birth to your children tomorrow. What? How do you know that? Because I'm the one that gave her the ability to give birth. What did you do? The young man can manage to hide the panic in his voice. Did I ever tell you why the snip made the demonic bunny? No way. Exactly, because I'm the kingpin of demons. You too, kind of. You scum, why'd you do it? I already told you. Certain events to happen in the story world in order to influence into his mind and cause him to plant a self-destruct function inside the virus he creates. How long will I have to take part in this facade? This whole thing is a plan to destroy what I'm a part of. And I can't use any of the powers of the fruit. This guy will sense it and kill me before I manage to do anything. This annoying bunny also teases me wherever I go. I don't have any opportunity window to strike him. So right now I have to shut up and do what he wants until I get the chance. Your job is to get angry at her and demand to cap off your children. After idiots hide the children. After idiots hides the children, unleash your wrath at her. You want me to have my own child, and in your overwhelming rage, you must kill her. No, I won't do that. Must I remind you that our entire existence is at gunpoint here? Idrit will be pooped too. I looked at her pretty face, smiling as she goes through a sweet dream. Is there really any choice here? She'll die either way. If I want to keep my secret identity, then I have to listen to him and kill Idrit. But if I won't do that, the bunny will kill me. Because I'm an important prototype for the virus, my death would be a catastrophe. But Idrit is too important to me. My husband, my dearest, even if you don't love me, even if you just use me, please desire something that will make you happy. Sorry, I can't, I have to do it. Then at least promise me that achieving the goal would make you sad. At least that. That's right. As long as I won't be sad. That's what Idrit wished for, right? She wants me to use her as a stepping stone for creating the virus. If so, the choice is clear, right? It's obvious now. I looked at her angelic smile, unaware of the terrible fate that awaits her. My dearest, I remember all the time we spent together, all the fun we had and the jokes we shared. I remember the long talks on the roof. They were really nice, weren't they? About morality, philosophy, and stuff like why do people move their hands while they walk? I even proposed to you there, right during dawn, where the darkness of the mysterious night kisses the brightness of the cheerful day. I really am going to throw all this away, aren't I? I really am scum, aren't I? But that's how I am. I'm a virus after all. All I was meant to do is to follow my master's orders. That's why I must do it. And she turned on her back and put her hand on my chest. You have to make it so hard for me. I guess that's your revenge. Well, I deserve it. Okay, I'll do it. Good. I hope everything goes smoothly tomorrow. Goodbye. The damn bunny jumped through the window, but I'm sure he hasn't gotten far. Oh. The child opened her eyes and looked at me. Thomas, you awake too? I think I heard a small animal. It woke me up. Yeah, that small animal makes it hard for me to fall asleep too. You want me to help you? You already know how good I am with lullabies. No, it's fine. Making her do me a favor will just make the pain stronger. Okay then, I actually have a hard time sleeping too. I'm so excited about our children. They can arrive any day now. Those black dots make me worry a bit, but it won't be that bad, right? I still believe they look just like you. Blonde hair, charming smile. Every word she gets out of her mouth is like another dagger cutting through my heart. But most of all, I hope they get your heart. You've been so nice to me all this time. I'll forever remember the day when we first met. Well, I'm probably bothering you too much with my stupid thoughts, right? You must be really tired. Good night, Thomas. Idiots. You must have already read my soul like you always do. You must have realized that something bad is coming. But you say the way you are. You never show it. You don't want to bother me. You know that the answer will be too painful for me to see. Still, my heart, I hope they have. It's yours. The heart that always knows what others are going through. And most importantly, the heart that also cares about them. It's so painful. Hmm. I know it's not my place to see it, but aren't you going to stay by her side? I don't have a good answer for you, Sebas. It'll just tear me apart seeing her suffer so much, only to suffer even more later. Ah! The scream of the midwife brought the silence to the laboratory, and right afterwards came, wah! The babies were born. I bet the midwife just saw them and got startled. Sebas, check what's going on there. Yes, my king. I waited outside nervously, even though I knew exactly what happened. I was terrified of what it needed to do next. My king, the babies. You should see it for yourself. Bring them to me. Yes, my king. Hey, save us! What are you doing? Hey, my children! Give them back! Here they are, my king. Sebas put the two babies in my hands. They were like little abominations, small vermin. So that's what a demon looks like when they're young. These are my children. Hey, you shouldn't. I won't let anyone take my children. I can't. Give them back. Thomas? I didn't expect you to take them. Well, what do you think about them? Aren't they adorable? They aren't adorable at all, but that's not going to make it easier. It's your truthful expression. I'll have to shatter it. It's now or never, I have to do it. All for the one true objective, to end all this pain. I'm sorry, Juliet. I looked at Idrit deep in the eye, as she always looked at me, and dropped the babies on the floor. The babies hit the floor and cracked their heads. Our children! These monsters are not our children. These are evil demons that came from hell. They are a curse to the royal family. Those things, they aren't supposed to exist. No, Thomas, these are our children, can't you see? Our sweet and lovable children. They may not have your hair or your eyes, but they are still yours. Our children, a blessing to us, a blessing to Altaria. You, you have to love our children. Please send them to a doctor. They must be so terrified and wounded. Thomas, please. They are not a blessing, they are a curse. These horrifying creatures, they are not my children. The spawns of the devil must be killed. Am I the devil to you? Don't make me say that, Israel, please. Yes, only seeds can bring such monsters to life. No, Thomas, what has gotten to you? Why? Save us. Kill the monsters. Leave nothing remaining. No! Don't do it! Yes, my king. No! Israel tried to block the sword with her body with his fate. Save us butchered the babies with one strike. Oh. Oh. No. No. Hey. Tears dropped uncontrollably from her eyes. Her whole body shook in agony. Nothing left. My children! My children were gone. The only things left were a few sacks of meat and a mishmash of organs. What's happening? The organs start coming together. The blood unnaturally flows back into the body. They're regenerating. What is this sorcery? How are they regenerating? Satan was right. He did protect my children. Satan? What did he do? Satan said he enchanted my children with magic. He said that if anyone causes them harm, he should protect them. Their blood and body parts have already sunk beneath the ground. They're alive. They have escaped. My children run free. So it was you. You made a deal with Satan to bring those curses to life. I see. And you leave me no choice. Thomas, no. My king, are you sure about this? Save us. Give me the sword. I will do it myself. Are you afraid of death, Idrit? Don't be. It doesn't hurt. I'll do this as cleanly as I can. No. I'm ready to die in order to protect my children. The reason I'm so terrified is your heart, Thomas. I can see it now, clear as crystal. You never cared about our children. You never cared about me. You didn't love us. And worst of all, you didn't even hate us. No, that's wrong. Just an empty shell. Even the best of humans. The king not just set an example for everyone. The only one that ever pretended to care about me. Even your heart is as cold as ice. I'm not. The dreaded humans. You took everything from me. And then you gave me a small glimpse of hope. Only to drop me back even deeper. You damn humans only care about yourself. Every single one of you just in desire encapsulated in a nice package. And no matter how pretty the package is, even if it has blonde hair and the pretty eyes, even if you have the brightest smile, all of you are rotten inside. Israel, please. It's too much for me. No matter the age, sex, race, human beings are as evil as the human elderly. These babies are using their cuteness and crying to get others to give them their desires. But what happens when you aren't cute? What happens if you don't cry? If your father calls you a monster? Then there are only emotions. The endless love of a mother. You are my children. Create your own home. Made of walls of love and windows of compassion. And you, Thomas, you dare call my children monsters? Look at the mirror. Thomas, I curse you for eternity. May you never know love. May your objective be achieved. But the only thing you'll ever feel is the same empty emotion you're feeling right now. No, I wouldn't want this to end like this. Please, Idri. A life of emptiness, devoid of any emotion. That's the fate you deserve. Those hateful words, it feels so off hearing them enter its mouth. And all of you, the inferior humans, may your desires consume you, sowing discord and weakening you. May my children, equipped with weapons of solidarity, destroy your kingdoms and bring an end to this wicked race. No, don't say that. I can't see a pretty flower like you getting corrupted. You have the most beautiful soul I've ever seen in my life. Don't. Please don't. Stay the way you are, Idriot. The way you always were. The Idriot I love. The pain keeps resonating in my chest, threatening to blow it up. Go on, kill me, scum. I approached her slowly. The sword grew heavy in my hand, and so was my heart. Every step I took, the pain in my chest became stronger. The thought of Idriot dead, the pure as a maiden, the only thing she wanted was the happiness of others. What did I do? I turned her into a hateful person with a vengeful spirit. And now I'm adding insult to the injury by spilling her blood. I raised my sword high, preparing to strike down. Idriot closed her eyes like she was ready to accept her death. But that didn't come. I just kept holding the sword up. I couldn't let myself bring her down. I don't want to do this. I don't want to kill Idriot. And I won't. I was much more happy spending my days with Idriot than moving forward with my mission. I took a step back and lowered my sword. Idriot, I decided I won't. My hands moved on their own, like someone else is controlling them with an invisible force. Huh? Huh? Blood started dripping out of her chest. The sword popped out her body like a red flag. I was too shocked. I didn't manage to let out a single sound. Remember my curse, Thomas. My spirits won't rest until you are punished. No, Idriot, I didn't mean it. Her voice was so weak I could barely hear it. But the burning passion within her continued to shine with heat. I'll never get my good end until you get your bad end. Idriot, I love. You are the thing I hate the most in the world. Idriot ceased to speak. Her heart stopped beating. But her face still looked at me with disgust and hate. Idriot died not knowing I changed my mind. Stop hesitating like a greenhorn. You're making me do all the work for you. You're the one who moved my hands. You despicable rabbit, I loved her. She was going to die either way. Now come on, we're getting out of here. Are you that heartless? Would you let a husband mourn over his dead wife? The wife you made me kill? What if this was Nozomi? Don't test me. Didn't Idriot have an ability to read other people? I remember her saying that you were without emotions, that you only care about the job. So what's this whole shit show now for? Why are you pretending to care for the Ben? Like any other human, Idriot isn't flawless. Her reading ability was influenced by her anger. But I don't blame her for that. Until a few moments before her death, my intention was to kill her. Truth is, I really did love her. Whatever, mourn however much you want. Tell me when you're hot to go. I dropped on my knees and stared at Idriot. You have such a pretty face. It hurts me to see you like that. Of all the people I ever knew, you're the one who deserved it the least. I shaped her mouth into a smile. A pure person like her shouldn't die with a hateful expression. My dear Idriot, it's all my fault. If only I realized how much you were important to me. If only I realized that, you would have been saved. Of course, I could always bring you back to life and erase your memory with the powers of the virus. But I don't want to. I caused you great grief. Bringing things back to normal won't repay my debt to you. Israelites, be prepared. I'm going to make your wish come true. The wish you told me about 5 years ago. Infinite stories for everyone to enjoy. I have the powers to do that. And I'll kill that annoying bunny too, I promise. Sorry, but I have to go now. I need to make your wish come true. From now on, I am your servant, Israelites. Soon, I'll have the power to control the minds of everyone in the world. I'll create a world of love and compassion for you to reincarnate into. Goodbye for now, my love. Good end? That's the good end? Excuse me? Let me just... Apparently, we got the Haruka good end. Oh my god, we did it. You'd hate to see the bad end. Oh, god. I mean, I can try, I just... I'm just... God damn. That hurts so fucking much. That explains almost nothing. This is... This is a level of frustrating. Yikes. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're back at last, great. We got Haruka's good end. See? See? Good end. God. Just... What if I jump back here? Fun fact, you had to put up tutorial rocks. Good job. Okay. Drilling and all, it was not fun. I mean, drilling is fun. Well, accurately, screwing is fun. Construction bait, oh. Okay. If you guys have any questions, ask away because my brain isn't working right now. And in an attempt to get a bad end, I'll annihilate you, Idrit. Idrit, it could only be you. Haruka wouldn't kill random gods on the floor. She doesn't have any reason. The only explanation is that powder of yours. That powder took his life. It must have affected his brain and made him kill himself. There's no other explanation. I don't know why you care so much about killing Gudolf, but I couldn't care less about your reasons. It is late, but you're also the only one who did it, because I couldn't be bothered to, because I was reading really hard. Gudolf has ended his life, and it's entirely your fault. We read this. Right, that's why Haruka was actually surprised. I can see it coming to me. Master plan. No, it's the opposite. I want to join you. Okay. What? Is this some desperate attempt? No, I'm serious. I want to kill Idriot. No, allow me to rephrase that. I want Idriot to suffer the ultimate defeat. Something worse than that. Much worse. And helping you is my best chance to achieve that. You expect me to let you join again after you betrayed the order? No, but I still wanted to try. Wait, say that again? No, but I still wanted to try. Not that. Say you want to join me again. I want to join you. You're in luck. I would have kidnapped you anyway. I don't really care if you join me or not. Your body tells me you aren't lying. The order is dead, so it doesn't matter. I assume you took care of Izu? Yeah. Good. I always hated that succubus. You knew. There were a few signs that gave it away. Okay, now tell me. What's the queen's plan? The thing is, I don't know. She just told me to act according to my instincts. What is she up to? Maybe you have an item on you that plays a part in the plan. Okay, I'll try checking. I have a sword, a dagger, handcuffs, explosives, and stuff to Idriot's powder. Let me take a look at that powder. Haruka took out some powder and sniffed it. That's not succubus powder, that's just an insanity drug. Was discovered by cut the crap. Can this cause someone to go crazy and commit suicide? I really don't like to be interrupted, but yes, that's a possible outcome. Dammer, I knew I was right. But I'm more intrigued by those bombs. What about them? You didn't notice those aren't normal bombs. They can only be activated by magic. I taught you all this, don't you remember? Right, oops. Daredevils, you hopeless without me. No wonder you came back crawling. If these bombs can only be activated by magic, I can't use them at all. Why would Idriot give me unusual bombs? Oh, if we choose Nozomi's part. Honestly, right now, I'm not against choosing Nozomi's part. I don't want to do that this stream. Like, it's 2.5 hours right now. We finished See Good End. I'm checking right now to see if there's a Haruka and us both. I mean, the explanation hard. Explanations are hard. Like, we completed the Idriot route. I know I want to see if there's a Haruka ending, which it seems like there is, because it gave us the choice. So, whether this ends in a bad end or just gives a Haruka ending is interesting to me. And I'll call the stream at around 3 hours, probably. And then next stream we can go out and do the zombies route. I'll probably mess around in the background and see if there's like a background. Well, where things split off really. If it's actually the first final choice where we get to pick the hero or something else. If there isn't, I'll pick a different game and I'll just let you know when to show up. Why would Idriot give me unusable bombs? I have a few theories. The most probable one is that she wants someone else who can use magic to activate it at a specific time. You're this delivery guy. Well, the worst thing to do is keep the bombs on us. I have an idea on how to use them. Those bombs will be used to throw Idriot into despair like she did to me. I started going over the corpses on the ground and putting the bombs in their mouths. Audio bit Sasuke, I apologize. Is this any better? Seam reloading, oh jeez. That's annoying. I started going over the corpses on the ground and putting the bombs inside their mouths. What are you doing? Juliet and her children will arrive sooner or later. I'm going to kill as many of them as I can. Good enough? Okay, no? Okay, great. Am I too loud? Am I weird? Also, it's raining here. Fair warning. So that might somehow be affecting it. Whatever, just don't kill the Demon Queen. Don't worry, the Demon Queen won't be killed by my explosion. I just need to bring some stuff. Stay here. I finished putting all the bombs inside the corpses and started dragging them to the entrance. I don't know who'll be the one to activate the bomb, but it's a safe bet most of the demons will go through the entrance. Good old Spotty. I hate seeing it, but I know that my revenge will arrive soon. Are you going to help me with that, good elf? I took his dagger and put it in my pocket. Haruka returned about the time I finished placing all the corpses. What are those stones? Special magic disruptors I made. Instead of just disrupting, these little handy things enhance magic power and make it go out of control. The moment someone uses even the slightest bit of magic, all their magical energy will be unleashed. The instability effect can be achieved by replacing the gap constant and the cellular's fall just shut up. So what happens when someone with great magical power like Adriate unleashes all of her magic? The whole room will be launched into the moon. And why would you want that? I need the queen to kill you for reasons you don't understand. Or you do, I don't know what the queen told you. Why are you telling me that? If the queen kills you, she shall cease to exist. She won't just die. She'll be merged into me and become my slave. I know you're on my side. You stated your goal is to destroy the queen. So I'm telling you how to make sure nothing remains from her. Okay, so let's place those weird stones. Nothing shall remain but your ashes, Adriate. Your dream shall turn into a nightmare. Don't touch them. You just mess it up. Haruka went around the room, putting each stone in a different hiding place. Ah, Demon Haruka, kill it. To be fair, they're both demons. She's just the genocidal one, if you didn't realize. There we go. Now all that's left to see is that a damsel in distress. And to make it extra believable, I need to make you look like I caught you after some sort of struggle. Haruka slashed my chest before I even managed to react. Ah! I covered my chest and dropped to the ground, trying to contain the pain. To be fair, you killed them both. How so? The wound moved very quickly from itching to burning to like the ninth circle of hell. Fuck, gosh. Say something before you cut me. I'm sorry. It hurts less when you don't expect it. Fuck you. I managed to stand up after a slow and tormenting process. Try to bite your lip or something to distract yourself. I had enough of your ideas. Don't be so gritty, that little cut won't kill you. Haruka lay down and put her ear against the floor. They're close. Alright, damsel in distress, put on your best act. Haruka grabbed me from behind and put a knife on my neck. The both are bad. When it's too kind to exist in a demon world, when it's what? Evil even on demon standards. Excuse me? Sorry, you missed the ending of the game. You see, she killed us. Adriate killed us. Oh, I suppose that's not exactly correct. To end the game for the Adriate good ending, in this scene, in this final confrontation, Horace puts bombs in his mouth. But not just any bombs. They don't have a fuse or a timer. They're activated by magic. But he doesn't know it. So he just has bombs in his mouth. And his plan is to blow freaking Haruka up to just kill her. he doesn't know. And knowing hers is he's a good choice. Yeah. He doesn't know that Idrit is the only one who can activate the bombs. So Idrit comes in. Horace is like, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Idrit activates her magic. And the magic she uses is the fucking soul split magic. She rips his soul in half, and it goes to the only source it goes to the only living body. Hers. So he now is half of a soul inside of her body, and he just realizes, oh, Gudolf didn't die because of Haruka. Fucking Idrit killed Gudolf. It's her fault. And because he's a soul, half a soul, his brain, his mind, he's nothing but thoughts. He has no memories. So he wants to be angry at her, but he can't. He doesn't have memories to justify the anger. All he has to do is keep thinking of the people he's lost to keep them alive to him. So in counteraction to that, Idrit decides, oh, okay, this is fine. I'll just make you forget. And starts to stab herself and just hurt herself. Because he's in her body, he feels it all too. But she thinks she's immortal. She thinks she's been reforged whole as one. She thinks she's smart. She ends up killing herself. She went too far. It turns out Horace, before the explosion, whispered words to Haruka that he didn't outsmart Haruka. It was all Idrit's plan. And because of that slight shift in mentality, Haruka never gave up. Haruka did not willingly submit herself and become one with the whole. Haruka's still alive under the wreckage. That means Idrit is still mortal. She can die. And the game dies. The game... Okay, I shouldn't say the game ends, but... Yeah, Idrit planned it all out. And she was so obsessed with us being in love with her that she tried to make us forget the past. It was just crazy. She's not too nice by demon standards. She's not too nice to live in a world of demons. Especially when you consider she's the mother of demons. She made them all. Well, maybe not all of them, but she gave birth to the first pair of them. How the rest of them came about, we're not sure. But she's the first. Now she called Horace Thomas. Yeah, she did call Horace Thomas, but that's just a reference to the first prince. The first prince is Thomas. The one she fell in love with. The one who we played as at the end of the story. Like at the end of the fight, at the end of Idrit dying, we're taken back to 40,000 years ago. And we're presented with Thomas's story. But it's not Thomas. It's someone else. And I suspect it's Horace, but it wasn't cleared. It wasn't shown directly. And it turns out that bunny, the bunny from the start of the game, is the one who... He brought us back in time. He forced us to kill Idrit the first time around, back then. And he's the demon. He's the season of the story. So no limit to how fucked up any version of parts of Haruka really is. Yeah. Indeed. Alright. So that rant aside, she grabbed me from behind and put a knife in my neck. I tried to do my best terrified expression. Hopefully that'll be sufficient to fool Idrit. It wasn't soon before I heard their steps too. I can estimate it's a large amount of demons. Let him go! She came. Excellent. I don't think so. If one of your lackeys moves even a centimeter, I'll cut down his throat. And the both of you... But you and I know you wouldn't do that. You crave my power as much as I want to stop you. I could get along without your powers just fine. I just think it'll be a nice bonus. I'm far more interested in defeating the one who's been deceiving me from the moment I was born. Too bad. I'm afraid my spite for you is much greater. I'll avenge my children and use your intellect not to destroy, but to save. I wanted to punch her so bad. How dare she talk about saving when she killed Gudolf? Your ambitions will soon turn to dust. Mother, what are your orders? Don't do anything. I'll handle this. Adrian smiled towards me, signaling that everything is going to be alright. My other self, now you die. She clicked her fingers. A weird vibration was felt in the room. Magic? Yes, yes, I win! What's happening? My body. I planted tons of disruptors that also power up magic, making this whole room highly unstable. Yeah. A few moments passed, blow up, killing Horace. I'll take your body and magic. She dropped on the knees, painful, suffering. Oh, good. More suffering, the better. Still a little longer. She squirmed on the ground in pain. It's no use, I win. In a few seconds, they'll go off. Yes, they will. I can't wait for them to explode. This ends now. Blinding light filled the room as the area behind me Israel exploded, evaporating every demon, Visago included. Visago! My children! No! She's now oh, okay. How did... No. This can't be happening. This didn't happen. Face reality, Scum, you lost. All your companions are dead. And soon you shall explode, and let me take control over your soul. So much for the queen, huh? Israel's face full of despair. Is this really what I wanted? Yes, this is the greatest apparently. Okay. I wish I could stay at that agonized expression forever. Revenge really is one of life's greatest pleasures. Horse, you, and Visago, you! Yes, Horace betrayed you, get over it. The real explosion is going to happen in just a few seconds, so use your final moments for something a bit more impactful. You killed Gudolf, Idris. You should not have done that. Now you know exactly what I felt the moment I discovered you killed him. But me, I'm on top of the world. Revenge is the best feeling ever. Now go on and be crushed under the force of your own magical energy. Pain, magic, fuck that. Fuck everything. Fuck the humans, fuck this world. Fuck you, Haruka. Screw my love, screw my feelings. They only led to sorrow and agony. Every time my children die, am I faced to grief forever because of my love? Am I a slave for my love? Will I never attain true happiness? No. I will experience true happiness from now on until my death. Hey piece of shit. You said revenge is the best thing in the world, right? Let me taste it too. Killing you in an explosion, that's not even close enough. What's happening? Why is she exploding? This should be impossible. It goes against all my calculations. Haruka caught my shoulders. Horace! It's all your damn fault, and I'm going to die because of your... Relax and put your filthy hands off me. You're not going to die. She no longer cares about you. Fuck you, Haruka. The only bad line to sum up this playthrough. Facts. How can you be so shut up? Telling Haruka to shut up. I think it's a pretty good reward for all this horrible stuff I went through. I pushed her away and looked at her in her eyes. Now let's finish this. You'll finally have your revenge. You can finally be happy. Just kill me and everything will be over. Your death won't be quick. I overcame something that should be impossible just so I could see you suffer by my hand. Only after then can I die in peace. No, I swore that you will never find peace, that you will never find happiness. both in life and in death. I took good old Saga from my pocket and stabbed it deep inside my neck. Horace? What the hell did you just do? I dropped on my knees. Huge chunks of blood came out my neck. I managed to utter a few words before I ceased to exist. You will never know revenge. Your fate is to clash with each other forever. And the sorrow your feelings will consume you. My spirit left me and I let that take over. Hey, hey! Move or something! I need to get my revenge on you! I wanted to be the one to kill you! Scum betrayed me. I got played by this dumb prince. Damn it! Now I'll never be able to attain your magic ability. And it's all thanks to this trash. Even in death, I could hear their screams of rage. But that was my best option. I had to punish Idriate, but I couldn't let Haruka go unchecked. I should have just stuck with Haruka back then and blown her out the moment Idriate's dead. Honestly, I think I was doomed the moment I chose Idriate over Haruka. No, I was doomed the moment I decided to grab Haruka's hand and join the order. But if I stayed behind, Idriate would have just crushed Alteria. Ugh, it sucks being so helpless. Who am I compared to those two 40,000-year-old powerhouses? If only something stronger would have intervened. Question ending. Alright, so it's... Damn it! Ah, shit. I'm just gonna speed back through this because I want to save that image. Nice, my timing is perfect. Okay. Okay, good end. Well, fuck, indeed. What do I want to choose? What do I want to pick? I use question marks. Question mark ending. I wonder if choosing Nozomi would let his battle against Haruka and her messed up antics. That left. That right. Let me actually check my screenshot folder real quick. Like, there's too much. Okay, it's not there. Oh god. Have I lost it? I lost it. It's probably in Steam Ops. It'll be interesting indeed. Let me actually push this forward. So, from what you guys have seen, what do you think? Because I believe it's interesting. I believe it's worth it to go check back. To go continue to play through the game. Okay, I found it. That's a lot of screenshots. Unsurprisingly, a lot of my screenshots are just of... Goddamn. I just of like the thing. He's Haruka and the manipulation even more now. Congrats to this game so far. Right? Like, it's really good. It's impressive. Alright. So now I've minimized, sorry, undercut a lot of the endings. Let me screenshot this. It's not to the left. I messed it up. It was really good. Yeah, I agree. What is the... It's down, okay. So now I know. It was really good. Alright, night night. We're gonna sleep. I hate sure. Cleaning day tomorrow. That's gonna be annoying. Today, yeah, it's 1 a.m. On one hand, I am impressed. On the other hand, I kinda don't know how to feel. Night, night. It's so... God. This game's amazing in its composition. Night night HP. Ooh, here's the image. I want this image. That's all. Strange. Boy. I'm just... Nice. This... I wonder if this game has a gallery. It really should. Not that. Yeah, menu. It really should have a gallery. But unfortunate. Okay. We completed 2 endings. 2 endings. Not counting any funny bad ends. 2 endings. Of stories die. I'm not satisfied. There's an overarching plot, I think. Right? Whatever. I think that's it for stream. And I'll go back after and I'll check if there's anything different, if it actually leads to a different route. Well, we could do that now. Nah, I'll do it after stream, so it's not a surprise. Where would I have to stop back? New seat, wow. I could do it after. You're right. How about here? Yeah, this is the choice. I think I'll replay the start of the game. Probably off screen, just to refresh and catch back up. But this is what we have to look forward to. A Nozomi Haruka. Well, actually, Merit already picked Nozomi, so... Huh. Okay. So my eternal shock and confusion, frustration aside, thank you everyone for coming and supporting. Thank you Merit for being a great mod. Thank you HB for being a bright soul. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all next time for Nozomi's route, if there is a thing. And yeah, I need to take time and process. So see you guys then. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, follow, comment. Probably comment more than anything else because I really want the interaction. But seriously, thanks. See you guys next time. Bye.